So as promised, I'm going to be doing my every touch game analysis against Scandinavian SK.
Ooh, show it off, ooh. Yo, it's Steve Burstyn coming at you through the microphone. You already know what it is, and it's day 75. And I must say, it is the most beautiful day that I've been here in Sweden. I mean, if you guys can see the background, it's just nice and sunny, not a whole lot of clouds in sight. Our pitch is looking really good right now. We have this automatic robot right here, also known as DJ Roomba, boom, who mows the lawn like every single day. And I'm sure before game day in 2 weeks when we finally play here, we're gonna have someone actually professionally mow it and get those nice checker marks going. So yeah, about to go head to lunch or check in with you guys later.
My first catch.
First catch. He's a whopper. He's probably like 20 kilos, easy.
Good 4 or 5 inches.
That's what she said.
Hey guys, so as promised, I'm going to be doing my every touch game analysis against Scandinavian SK. Yeah, that being said, let's get to it. So the first play, Steve plays out to Martin, who then finds me out near the touch line. I take one touch and pass it in to John. And then the next one is a throw-in. I head it to Mac, who then takes a bad touch and the team gets the ball. And then from here, I'm actually calling for the ball from Tobe. Diego gets the ball and then finds me beautifully with his left foot. I take a touch forward to kind of shift the defense and then see that there's no options. I recycle it back into the middle to John, to our center mid. Then from here, the ball gets cleared by the defensive line. I get the ball at the top right here. I do a good move, I shimmy him off, and I'm trying to find a play, but let's roll back a few. So right here, I'm looking up, I see Rosene, I see Daniel, and right there, I play the ball, and I probably should have hit Daniel pinged in right there, or kind of over the top, maybe into the back of the 6 to hit Rosene, but instead, as you guys can see from this clip, I just kind of shank it and I don't hit it properly. So from here, I have John, who plays Mac the ball. I do an overlapping run, and then I get the ball. I one-touch it to our forward Daniel, who then gets into the box. We think he gets fouled, but there's no call. So from here, Diego plays me the ball out wide. I take one touch, I find Mac. Mac then takes on this defender, and he does a good job, gets the ball into the back of the 6, and unfortunately we just don't finish the opportunity. Steve gets the ball here, he finds me, I look up, I take a good touch forward, I just find John in the middle, who then cycles the ball back into Martin so we can switch the change of play. Here, Diego gets the ball, I'm calling for the ball here, and I take a good touch. I pass it in to Jonathan, our forward. A foul gets called because of that player. So that's the free kick after. I fake the pass to Tobe, pass it to Diego, we cycle the ball side to side. Then I'm still calling for it. I ask Diego for the ball, which then kind of shifts the defense a little bit. And now Diego beautifully finds Rosene. Rosene finds the left corner, and it's just a beautiful goal. So here, it's just a ball getting played into the winger. I pressured him, kind of give him a little push. He loses possession of the ball. Just a throw-in right here, and just found John in the middle so he could cycle the ball through. Here, one of the center mids, or I think, no, the winger gets the ball. Tobe's doing a good way of pressing. I'm just kind of holding my position here, and then I'm waiting for the perfect time. Tobe knocks the ball loose. I win the ball. I see Rosene up top. I find him. He doesn't check into the ball enough. Takes a bad, awkward bounce, and we lose possession. Center mid has the ball, plays the winger. It's a 1v1, but then I see that Mac plays that, gets back on defense, so I guard off that ball for a goal kick. Diego gets the ball, passes it to me. I take a touch forward, I take another touch forward. I'm starting to penetrate my space. Notice how I take my space and now I recycle it back to Martin. And for this now, this is really important because I'm taking that space, and now instead of passing it directly back to Martin, I've taken about 20 yards, 20, 30 yards of space, and now I've gotten the majority of my team up on the field. And so now Martin plays me back after he doesn't have options. I take a touch forward, do a couple shakes, and I found a beautiful ball into Jonathan, who then takes a couple touches, beats a defender, gets a shot off, and honestly, I thought I was going to get the very first assist this season, and unfortunately that just didn't happen. So here, Martin has the ball, he's kind of cycling through. I'm too wide here actually, I should be tucked in. I should actually be probably around here. I should probably be around here, but instead I wound up being over there. So you'll actually hear my coach telling me I'm a little too wide here. So Martin still has the ball, passes it into our center mid. I'm still calling for it, passes me the ball, take a touch forward, and then I try to do that same exact ball into Jonathan again, and I just don't hit it properly. So if we scroll back, let's see what else I could have done better. So here, there's Jonathan here, and to be honest, I just don't think I hit it properly enough. I probably would have hit it back into like the corner flag, would have been better. So I lose the ball and it goes on to this, but I make up for it just by 1v1. I do a duel, I win the duel. From here I open up wide for Steve, I receive the ball, take my touch forward. Notice how the forward is, I take my touch forward, that way I'm playing positively, I'm not playing negatively. I recycle it back to Martin, who then has some time. So here my coach is telling me I'm too wide, so I drop a bit, John plays me the ball, right? And now I get the ball, I do a little shimmy, I shake off that forward over there, and then I just play it into Mac, who then beats a player beautifully, and then plays a beautiful ball down the line into our forward. And then that leads to a corner. So here the ball gets cleared, Diego tries to take a chest, he takes a bad touch. I lose the header here, but I had a good jump, but immediately you see that I recover very quickly. So right here, I am right here, I lose the header here. But instantly you see that I run back because I'm anticipating the ball getting launched over the top. And so now Martin gets the ball, he finds me. I now look here, after my coach had told me that I was too wide, instead of receiving the ball here, now I'm receiving the ball here. And the reason being is we play like a 3-4-3, almost like a 3-5-2 up top. And so if I am, let me redo this, if I am here, instead of here, if I'm wide, then I cut off my winger's space over there. But now, since I am over here, now I open up this region here. And so now I find Mac because I opened up that space. He gets the ball. Mac gets beat right here. And then it's a 1v1 duel. I notice the opportunity, I take a slide tackle, win the ball easy. So here is like a free kick. Right here, I don't do anything too special. Let's just scroll back. All I notice is that the ball is getting through here. And I notice that there's a player right here. And so the ball is coming back to Steve, and I want him to be able to get the ball. So I just shield him off right there. So here I just give a throw in back to Martin, just so we can cycle through the play. Here I get the ball right in the middle. I find Mac, play him a ball through. It was probably a hospital pass. I should have pinged it a little bit more, but I got away with it and I got lucky. So here I receive the ball in the channel that so right here I receive the ball right in the channel that I'm supposed to, and then Diego gets the ball. Here I'm still in my channel. Notice I'm not too wide. I take a touch forward, play positively, find my winger so he can get it, but then he passes it back to me. I look up, I'm trying to create some space, realize there's no option, so I play it back to Martin to recycle the play again. So here is a very good example of, as a fullback or as a center back, you always need to anticipate the mistake. You need to always be covering the potential factor that your defender might get beat. So here, we're getting played here, bad pass right here, and as you can see here, I am here. And so now let's play, and now this guy has the ball. I see that it's a 1v1 situation, so knowing that, instead of just, you know, kind of moseying around over here, I know that if he gets beat, there's going to be no one. It's going to be 1v1 with Steve. So I then make a hard run back into the space behind him. See, notice that. And then from here, he switches the role of play. So now John is stepping up, right? And John's here, he's stepping here. So now, because of that, I'm going to be covering here. And our center back should be tucked in a bit more, so he'd be the balance, pressure cover balance. And then here, this guy makes the guy on the left side makes an overlapping run. I'm not following him because he's not dangerous, because the body language of John is leading him towards the inside. So that doesn't make this player dangerous. So here, it's a 1v1. Notice how I'm light on my feet. I then recover, follow the man, so that he can't play the ball through. So here, that guy gets the ball. Notice how I'm light on my feet. So let's scroll back a little bit. So if we play this, notice how I take like really quick steps. I'm like, sorry, that sounds like my sign out, but I'm just like da-da-da-da-da-da-da with my feet right here. I'm very quick so that I can be very responsive and reactive to when he shoots it. Here, Martin plays a switch to Mac, and then he just kind of takes a bad header. It's a 1v1, loose ball, 50-50 ball. I win it, get it back from Linus, and then I take a touch, play it back to Linus, who then plays our winger. So here, Martin gets the ball. He plays me simply. I take my touch forward, playing positively. I found Mac right away after I take 2 touches, so my 3rd touch is my pass. Who then finds Kevin here. And then right here, the ball's getting cleared, and then our cameraman didn't zoom out enough. But right here, I noticed that Steve's open, so I pass it back to Steve so we could cycle the play again. Here is the last minute of the game. I take a free kick, and I thought it was pretty good. It was in the back of the 6, but to be honest, probably could have been better. So let's scroll back. So here, hit it well, but if it stays at that height, I'd be glad, but it got way too high. So I would have wanted it to kind of go here, which for the most part, if we play it, it goes to exactly where my arrow is. The problem is not really the location, it's more about the height. When I give this much height to my free kick, I'm allowing the defense to be able to respond. So if I am able to make it, whoa, sorry, this is a new tool for me. If I'm able to keep it around here to there, about this height, instead of here to there, then I just make it quicker and faster so that the defense has less time to respond. So yeah, that's it. It was about 12 minutes long. I know this video is one of my longest videos ever, but I hope you guys got something out of this video. I surely did. I learned a lot about my positioning and my role and how I should be playing. But honestly, I thought I played a very good game. I completed, I would probably say like 90+% of my passes. I think I only messed up like 2 passes. And this is every single touch of the game. I did not cut out anything that I would not cut out anything that I wouldn't get anything out of cutting stuff out. I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to show you guys and be honest with myself, because if I'm not showing you guys the mistakes I make, I'm not learning, you're not learning. And it's just, this is the fact of the matter about trying to become a professional footballer, or even when you are a professional footballer. Like, you need to be honest with yourself and ask yourself what you can improve on and how I can learn from my mistakes. So, that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Steve Burstyn signing out. Like, comment, subscribe, smash the like button. You know what it is. Brrr.